So I got one more video I want to say on Quinton because I keep seeing this vision over and over and over, and I'm going to try to be as delicate as I can. And this is the last time you're going to see me all messy because I'm about to go take care of myself. Anyways, so I think the 21st might be significant because today's the 19th. Let's hope he's found on or close to the 21st because, again, I got that reference of Kylie with timing. I'm getting chills in the back of my head with that, so it might be a possibility. But I do think it's going to be found, and I'll tell you why. The vision that they keep showing me is Quinton's little hand. I don't know if that's what they're going to see first, okay? It's almost like I keep seeing it kind of laying out of the trash. So I don't know why they're showing me that. If it's symbolic for, yes, they're going to find him, or that's one thing that they will see, and maybe I'm putting that out so that maybe it's something they can look for, which obviously I know. But, like maybe there became a rip in the bag or something. I'm not really sure why I'm seeing that, but I wanted to put it out in case it was significant. And if you guys have watched the first reading, you should know that I'm not just saying this area because it's what the news is saying and all of that. Like, I literally got Southwest Church on Little Neck and the area by which she's apparently allegedly dropped him. So that was my two different areas and why I was getting two different areas and driving myself crazy on the map. So if you look at Southwest Church, because that's where I got sick at, and I was like, huh, interesting, the landfill's there. Because in my reading, I had seen, a black trash bag, like someone goes like this with the trash bag and holds the top. I mean, not that they were doing that, but that was the way Spirit showed me. And then I heard the trash truck. So it was almost like going back on the reading, they were giving me like directions and like a time frame. And I think 4 might be the 4th, because in the second reading she gave me earlier in the day, like before midnight, early in the evening. So that gave me the 4th, right? So I think that's significant as well. And I've just been kind of going back over everything, and I'm kind of tripped out on how I kept going back and forth from the house to the work, and it was because of that first location where she apparently took him, and then it was like I was given the route to the landfill, everything that you pass on the way, such as the cemetery. I can't remember everything I got because I don't remember a lot of stuff. But basically, you pass everything on the way. And then that church, it was like the only church that I saw that made sense because right across from it was the woods and then the marsh. And then it said the word south in it. So I just kind of pulled to it. And then I was like, huh, interesting. The landfill's there. So as I tell you guys, we can get within miles or whatever, but it's a reference point. And I think one reason why he didn't show me landfill was because everybody was saying that. And he knew if he showed me that, like, I wouldn't take it because everybody's saying it, right? So I even told someone that did cards that tried to tell me, well, he's in the landfill. And I said, well, I got to go with what I get. And I was getting next to the landfill, but I wasn't shown a landfill, right? And it wasn't anything against her. It's not anything against anybody when they tell me what they get. I just have to go by what I'm given. You know what I mean? Because I'm giving it for a reason, and I try to always follow that. So I get reference points is a big thing with me, but really the pools were right there. And even when I was given the perimeter of, like in the second reading where I got marsh and all of that, like if you keep going straight, you hit all the marshlands and preserves and everything. It all surrounds it. So it's like a perimeter thing also to tell me that I was going the right direction. Because, there wasn't really, everywhere else felt wrong. So if you haven't watched the first reading, it is kind of long. I know it's almost like 4 hours, but that's because we were doing location. And location can sometimes take a little bit. It can. But I think the Church Southwest was the reference point, and it's literally, on the map it's really close, which is usually what they show me is what you would see on a map. But, it's about a mile away. And then it was weird, like, I went different directions and still ended up there. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that vision and kind of explain all that because I don't know if people recognized it because I'm kind of blown away by it the more I think about things and whatnot. Quinton actually, I think one of the reasons I feel so close to him is because he communicates better than most adults that I channel. He's very straight to the point, and I mean, he was making my cat kind of be weird with me when I was in the landfill location, because everybody's like, well, what location were you at? I was on Little Neck at that time. So I think it's interesting that my cat was acting like a crazy thing at that point, almost like Quentin was making him do it. So I apologize, I look all crappy. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that vision that I was getting, because I didn't do that with prior cases and visions that I got, and they ended up happening and being right. So I just want to put that out there, maybe give everybody hope or give people something to look for. Again, not all heroes wear capes, and I'm, these people that are out there looking for him, my heart goes out to them. So justice for Quinton.